Now you can start.
Yeah, good morning, all of you. Little bit delay, but let us start now. These are the topics on my screen right now in front of you. These are the topics that we have discussed yesterday. We have discussed how we can create hyperlink in different ways in all with all the details like how we can create hyperlink with a web address or URL, how we can create hyperlink with the existing files, and how we can create hyperlink within the file itself with the help of bookmark and the headings. So these things we discussed. Also, we have discussed that how we can include the file content from some other file of a different software, like in Word, suppose we want to include it from PowerPoint or from Excel. So how we can do that. And there are two ways of doing it. One is bringing a copy, embedding a copy, and then working in that copy. Uh, in this case, the original file content remains as it is, not altered. And another method is we create a link between both the files. And so if there is any change in the original file, the Word file will also be automatically updated. Or if we make any changes through the Word file in that particular component, automatically the original file gets open and there the changes are incorporated. So we have used these. Also, we have seen how using bookmark we can navigate on the pages. We have seen how we can use a text box on a Word file and how we can utilize it to put different type of content at different positions as per our need. We have also worked with the page setup. We have seen the details of that and how we can present our content in column-wise manner. We have also learned the table of contents, how we can create it. So if we are working on the documents or the reports containing large number of pages, so in that case, we can make the document in structured manner and we can define the use the existing styles. We can customize the styles also as per our requirement, which we have done here through this particular section. If you are seeing my mouse pointer movement on the screen. So through this section, we have learned how we can apply different type of headings and styles and how we can customize it using this modify option. So as per our requirement, we can do all these changes and we can use it to structure our document, and accordingly that this structure is used in table of contents TOC. We have used the built-in formats to create the table of content. And then we have talked about how we can insert footnote in our document. So this also we have discussed yesterday. So somewhere automatically you have seen that when we insert the footnotes, automatically the numbering is inserted. And in between, if we make any changes or if we insert some other footnotes as well, automatically the numbering will be updated. So these are the things that we have discussed yesterday. And today I plan to complete the whole thing, but maybe let us see how much we can cover. So for today, we are going to continue to work with the references section. So yesterday we have completed this table of content and the footnote part. So today we are now going to start with this EndNote, bibliography, how we can work with it, how we can create an index for our document. So these things we can we can do this today. Okay, so let us start with this part now. So I hope there is no question from the previous discussion. Yes, good morning. So I continue with this now. All right. So for today now, let us start with this part at first. So I come to references, and here we have an option called EndNote. Now footnote is inserted at the end of the page. Like on a page, if some terms, some specific terms or some kind of abbreviation is used, we can write about small details. We can write about that particular term or term or the abbreviation, full form, and those things in the footnote. So footnote, so that immediately on the same page the reference can be taken and the reader can understand about that particular word or the term or the abbreviation used. EndNote is added at the end of the document. At the end of the document, we add the EndNote because sometimes, like we want to add certain more things in the EndNote, like say, for example, you want to add something about the recent updates in the law in a particular act which has been incorporated or used while doing some calculations in the document or the report that you have prepared, or maybe about the author, or maybe about some latest publication that are relevant for this particular thing, or some recent amendments and so on. So if that kind of thing you want to include in your document, you can use insert EndNote. Process is quite simple. Just you have to be in the document and you can click on insert EndNote. So now see, I did that. Okay, let me do it once again. I did that on page somewhere, maybe page number 10 or 11. Automatically, this Roman I number was written there, and you just saw that just with the flip, automatically the page scrolled and I am taken. I immediately reach to the end of the document. So here, suppose I am writing the act. Suppose I have used something in the report and I want to write that the act has been amended in recently in May 2025. Suppose this much I want to write. So this is acting as the end note. That means this is for this is a note for the whole document. It is not in page-wise manner. All right. So here, just see this has come. Now, suppose when I'm working in the document and then here home tab, and here I want to insert another endnote. So I click on insert endnote. See, right now I'm on page 16. See, please follow my mouse pointer on the screen. Right now I am on page 16. So here in home tab, I click on insert endnote. Now see, automatically 2 has been inserted and I am here. So I can write, say it consists of most commonly used features or commands. Okay, so in this manner, like this particular EndNote that I have entered, this is for the whole document. This is applicable for the whole document. Now, when I'm reviewing, suppose when I'm reviewing the document here, I can try to search or wherever I get that particular inserted. The first page number I actually do not remember. So right now I am going to page number, say 16. Trying to reach there, page number 16, and then there, now it is 17, so on 16. So you can see here this particular thing. If I click on this, it will take me immediately over here. So you can see the navigation is also quite easy, and you can create different type of things, notes, which are required to be put at the end of the document. So this kind of note you can insert using insert EndNote. So the steps are quite simple. Just be to insert EndNote. So what you need to do is you just need to be at the target position and put your cursor at the target location, and then just simply go to references, and under that you need to click on insert EndNote. That's it. Automatically it will take care of the rest of the thing. Automatically it will put a numbering whichever is applicable over there and will take you to the end of the document immediately. So you can scroll down and immediately you will get that. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. I'm also posting this over here. Okay. I'm just posting the basic steps here for your reference. So just you can keep that with you. Okay. So I hope it is clear. I move on to the next topic. So end note is done. Next is we are going to work with the citation bibliography and this part. Okay. Now, citation bibliography, it is important when we are creating professional documents, preparing professional reports. In that case, there are several things for which we need to take reference from some other documents. So when we are taking reference from other documents, we must properly acknowledge that this particular information has been taken from such and such resource. Okay. So that is very important thing, and many for any kind of you can say proper documentation, or for whenever reports we are preparing, or when we are taking some data from some other source and so on. So in that case, always we must give proper due recognition to the source from where the data has been taken. So that is why it is important, and that should be taken in consideration. So suppose I am referring to here just I wrote for a search for fintech and banking and just showing some research papers over here. So just as a reference, I am showing you this. Say, for example, some PDF, if I can, yeah, say this one I'm taking up right now. So let us or some PDF if I can simply download. So anyway, whatever research paper, this is a research paper I'm referring here. So whenever you refer to any kind of research paper or even the professional reports, you will see that at the end we have this section called references. This references section means that in this document, these are the documents that has been considered or referred for some data or so for some kind of money outcome of their researches. So something has been inserted from here. Okay, so this kind of reference we need to create so that we can create with the help of your bibliography. Okay, this one is only showing you the abstract and the references, and I don't know if it will give me the PDF or not. Yes, it has opened the PDF as well. So now, if you refer to any kind of research paper like this, you will also see that in this article, at some places, you will see the way they have given the references. Like say, for example, in this literature review, you can see this. This is about this AI and the security, the cyber risk assessment, and how it is having an impact on financial institution. This paper is about that. So what the researchers have done when they are doing this research, they are also considering the research that has been done earlier by other researchers. So this statement here, this particular thing has been, this concept has been adapted or taken from from the work of Smith and Johnson, who did their work in 2021. So you can see this within bracket, what is written here, that is the Smith and Johnson 2021. This is representing citation. Okay, so when you are taking any data or any output of some report or some insights from some other reports, always you have to cite, you should cite that report in your cite that research work or the report or whatever the sources in your own work. Okay, that is very, very important to do the ethical work. And so it is very important to understand how we can give citation, and then accordingly how we can create the bibliography. In MS Word, we have a very, very systematic way of providing it. So this section, citations and bibliography under references, is meant for that. So first what we need to do, we need to create the citations, and then we need to insert the citation, and at the end we we take the bibliography. All right. So first step is what? First step is we need to first create the citation. Meaning this Smith and Johnson, who is this? Smith and Johnson 2021. Now if I go straight away to the references part, so here definitely I will get one reference. See, Smith and Johnson, I hope it is visible on the screen and you can read this part. This point number 1, Smith and Johnson 2021, they did a research and their topic was cybersecurity risk in AI-driven financial systems. It was published in Journal of Financial Technology, and this was the issue number, and these are the page number. And the work was done in 2021. So from here, they have taken this particular insight that has been put in this particular research paper. Okay, so first we need to create a citation, then we need to insert the citation, and then we need to just bring the bibliography. All right, so I'm just writing it here. So for working with the references sections. Okay, so just as a common heading, I'm just giving it as references section and sorry, references section. And for this, what we need to do, our step 1 is you create the citation at first. Matlab, we need to specify the source and the other details. Source details we need to record somewhere. The second step is you need to insert the citation at appropriate position in your document, appropriate location or position in your document. And then at the end, you need to insert bibliography in your document. So these are the 3 things that you need to do in order to work with your citation part. Okay, so whatever work we do, of course, we are doing the work, we are doing all the things, but of course, we also need to see that what work has already been done in that area. The reports, when we are creating, we always take some data or the references from some already published and work from authentic sources. So whenever we are doing that, it is our duty to duly acknowledge that work. And then only it comes under ethical work. Otherwise, it is not considered positive, it is not a positive way of doing the thing. So it is very, very important step for preparing different type of documents or the reports. And so now let us start with the citation part. Okay, so I hope the discussion is clear. I hope this point is clear why we are doing this citation and the references part. Can somebody please respond in the chat box? No one is responding right now. I'm just writing, posting these steps also in your. Okay, thank you, Shivansh. I'm posting those steps also here in the announcement part so that at least a basic reference you have that these are the 3 things that we do. Okay, now I'm coming back to this now. So now how we create the citation. So obviously we need to have some reference, some data from which we want to refer. So now suppose this is a research article that I want to refer in my work. All right. So this paper, this article is from this conference, and this is the title of the work. This is the author's name. And this is the email ID, and I don't know whether other details are here or not right now. October 25 is the publication date, latest one, in fact. So can I download this? I'll just see. It's downloaded. Yes, it's downloading. I'm going back to the page just to see the citation of it. Yeah. So here we have the volume number and this would be the our reference which we can give. Also, one more paper I opened. Here also, this is the name of the journal, volume number, publication time. These are the page numbers, title of the paper, and this is the author's name. So this also we can use. So let us create these two citations at first, which are right now in front of you. I'm taking these two right now, and then these I will insert in this document and will show you the bibliography. All right. So the first thing is, in order to create a citation, the first thing is what? I need to record the source details, right? So I go to, so I'm right now doing step 1. So I'm going to create a citation and the source details I'm going to enter. So the first thing is we need to go to the references tab. Under that, we need to create or manage sources. Okay. Under that, we need to, we get a big dialog box here. Here, we need to click on new. Okay. If any citation already created in the system, in that case, those will appear here. Otherwise, it will be blank. And if you want to use this existing citation, that also you can put over here. So right now I'm creating a new one. So I click on new. Okay. So when you click on this new, this is a dialog box where we need to provide all the details. So type of source. You click on this drop down, please see carefully. Lot of things these I cannot write in the steps. Basically, you need to choose from which type, which source you are picking it up. Is it a book? Is it a particular section of the book, like part 1, part 2, like that? Is it a journal article or a conference proceeding? Is it some kind of annual report or a report published by, suppose, maybe World Bank or maybe Transparency International or like that? Whether it has been taken from in a website or a website has provided the document and that we are taking. So what, even you can see art, sound recording, these kind of things, performance, these kind of things can also be taken, film, interview, and these things also can be taken. So there are a lot of options available for this. So right now what I am taking is the conference proceeding. The first one was conference proceeding, right? So I'm taking this conference proceeding. Now, who is the author? So I can come back to this. This is conference proceeding, right? So this is the author name. So I can simply copy it from there and I can paste it here. Fine. So this is the author name. And in case it is an individual author's name, but suppose it can happen that sometimes some reports are published by, suppose, World Bank. So in that case, any specific person's name won't be there, but their author means World Bank, right? So in that case, you can choose corporate author and then write that institution's or the organization's name or the committee's name, like that. So in those cases, we choose corporate author. Otherwise, just in author we can put. And if there are multiple authors, what you can do, you can click on edit. And here we have the options: last name, first name, middle. You just add the names, keep on writing the next name. Suppose hypothetically, right now I'm giving some name. Suppose I'm giving, say, Sharma A dot. So see, this has come. I can click on add and see it has been added. Understood? So in this manner, different names, if a paper or a report has been prepared by multiple authors, in this manner, multiple names you can enter. Then title of the work you will be taking. So just simply I can copy it from here and let us see if it comes. Some websites, on some websites, a copy is restricted. So in that case, the whole thing you have to type. Otherwise, we can take this. And here, page number, right now, nothing is given. Page number is not there. It was there, I think, on the paper, the one which I have downloaded. In that, the page number was mentioned. See, no, page numbers are, yes, it is from, see, it is not written clearly over there, but from the document we can find out it is 217 onwards up to it is 225. So I can write it here 217-225. Okay. Year is publication year is October 2025. It was, I think. So 13/10/25. I can write October 25. So I'm writing October 2025. Conference publication name. So this is the conference publication name. This is showing hand sign, means if I click here, it is going to take me to some other, it's a hyperlink. So I'll try to copy it from this place. Let us see. No, I have to type it, I guess. Or like this, I can take, right? So Control C and I come here. Sorry. And here I need to paste it. So now in this case, you can see it is copying only first line. So 2 lines. The title is in 2 lines. So in that case, separately you have to do. So carefully you have to do copy paste. Okay. So these things you have to do. And then who is the publisher, and those things are not written here. So city, I'll just see if I can find something. Here also the citation is written, which we could have taken directly. Now, as a city and those that thing is not there, money that I have to find out from where the conference was conducted and so on. So that case, I can find it. So that much search now I'm not doing. I'm just writing here something, say, maybe suppose it was done in, say, Bengaluru, and publisher, in that case, you can just again, suppose I'm just writing one journal name abbreviation I have written, and that's it. So these are the things that I have entered, and these are actually the mandatory things. However, apart from this, also a few more things you can add, like you can click on this show all bibliography fields, and you can see all these things have appeared. The ones which are coming with star are mandatory fields. You must provide information for that. And now see, we have got the space for writing the volume also. The standard number means ISBN, ISSN number and those things. And these days, as we refer to this kind of documents always in online mode, in that case, this URL is also a very, very important thing that we need to provide. So you can see here, I have put the URL over here, and DOI, if open access is available for it and any DOI number is there, in that case, that also you can find out and copy it there. Okay, so volume, it was 1 bracket 2. And another important information that is very important these days to provide is that we must also provide year access, month access, and day access, because if it is an old URL, after a few months, it may happen that the URL is shifted and it is not anymore available at that particular, because these documents are then archived, right? So in that case, the same URL might not be active or functional that time. So that is why this information is also equally important to be provided. Now click OK. See, so one citation is created. This one, I added one more author's name just to show you that how multiple authors' name can be inserted. And you can see as soon as it is inserted here, it is also available over here. Another thing is here in the preview box, you can see it is also showing you the bibliography entry for this. So this is how it will come when you are giving it for bibliography. Okay, is this clear? Any question? Yes. So is this clear how we are creating the bibliography entry? Just quickly, 1 or 2 people can respond. Is it okay? I will just make one more entry. No, it's not clear, Khushbu. So I'm going to make one more entry. So you can just see that once again, the first one was at least some idea you have got. So now once again, I'm making one more entry. So I hope that part will be clear. Okay. Generally, Anuj, when we send papers for publication or some reports, in that case, generally the most commonly used format is APA citation. But if it is for some for some journals, they can specify their own format as well. So in that case, you can change that as well. Okay, so I will show you once I close this dialog box. So here we have the style. Please see my mouse pointer on screen. We have the style APA. So this, if you click on this drop down, some other formats are also available. So if you want, you can take those as well. But that should be done as per the recommendations of the journal. Otherwise, generally, APA is accepted everywhere. Okay. So I'll just. Yes, Kiki, you can type this also. The only problem is Gigi Simon. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yes, you have raised a very valid point that what is the need of creating it? We can also type it always. Yes, we can type it, but in that case, manually, you have to keep a track of all this. In this particular case, what is happening is once you create, it is like creating a library for it. So now once it is ready, you don't need to bother where to put comma, where to put semicolon, in which sequence it should come, because all these styles have their own way of writing it. Like here you can see last name is coming at first, then comma, then first name, dot, second name, dot, comma. So you can see this, right? So this format exactly you have to follow. If you are not following this format, in that case, you will face problem because it won't be in line with that standard, right? So that is why it is money. You can if you create a library like this, so in that case it becomes money just once when you are creating. Only that time you have to be very careful about giving the details. It is like fill in the blanks. You're just filling up the details. But once it is ready, you don't have to bother about anything. Just you have to click on the button, insert it. You just need to click on bibliography, get the bibliography done in seconds. So that is why even if later on you are doing editing and those things, even in that case, automatically all these things will be taken care of. Money, you just need to update and that's it. Okay, so our manual work, that is managing it manually, that becomes headache is gone. You don't have to bother so much about each and every entry that you are writing over there. Maybe in your document you have referred 20 articles, 20 reports. So in that case, you have to do the same task for 20 reports, right? But if you're creating a reference list like this, it will be very easy for you. Another thing is once this list is created, it stays in your system. So when another report, some other document you are preparing, and that time some of the references, existing references you want to use, you don't need to recreate it. Because suppose some World Bank report, you have used it in your current report, and also maybe after a month, you are using the same report for some other data in another one, right? So you don't need to recreate it. Once you have created, it is there in your system. So now just like you can see here, one is already there in my system earlier. So if I just take it here, it is added in my document. Got it? So here, if I'm creating 20, 30 references gradually, I'm actually building a reference database for my work. I hope this part is clear to you. Okay. So now the next one, once again, I'm repeating the process with the second article. So just see it carefully. Now I will speak little less so that you can focus more on the work. I have already discussed a lot, all the details. So to create a citation, references, manage sources. Click on new. Type of source, you have to choose which type, from which type of source you are taking it up. It is journal article. My second article which I want to take is a journal article. Okay, so that's why I chose journal article. Author. I need to take the author name from here. So I can just simply copy it and paste it in my document. So it is there. If there are multiple authors, you can click on edit, and from here you can keep on adding the names. Okay. If the article is created by a company, a professional committee or author or organization or such body, statutory body or government ministry, in that case, you have to choose corporate author and then write their name over here. Title, I can just go back and I am going to take this. Be careful because when there are multiple lines in the title, generally it takes only one line at a time. Journal name. You can see I'm just simply doing copy and paste from here. So, okay. So those details I have taken. Now first the basic details I have entered. Show all bibliography fields, and very important part these days is your URL. So always keep the URL with you. It will be useful for you also, because later on if you want to access the document, original document, in that case you can easily access it. Even I can mention the date as well. Okay, and then if any ISSN number, ISBN number, anything is given, so those things also we can see. DOI is given here, so I can take it. DOI is for the open access of the article. Anything more? Okay, fine. So whatever the information is available this is volume 13, number 3. So this also we can take. This is also one of the important information. It is number means issue number 3. So I can just bring it here. So this way you can provide all the things, all these details, whichever you have from the document, and just click OK. So now see this one is added and this is also here. And its reference is also added over here. Is it okay now? I hope now how I created citation part is clear. So step 1 is done. I have created 2 references here using managed sources. I have created 2 references here. Okay, and once it is created, you click on close. So manage references, click on new. And then most importantly, type of source you need to do. And then you must provide the author details. You must provide the title of the work. You must provide the publication year, publication details, publication year, month, etc. This you must provide. Then you must provide the journal name, journal name or wherever it has been published, publisher journal or publisher name basically. So publisher name must be there, and then you also must keep the URL. That is also important, and then the date of access. So these are some of the very important information that you must provide. Okay, once all these things are done, and apart from that, whatever other things you have, you put all those details, click OK, and this list is created. All right, so this is how you can create reference citation in your document. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just placing these basic steps here for your reference. Okay, so just keep that with you. Or later on, if required, you can just take a screenshot also. I'm typing it here so that you can also take screenshot later. Okay, so in this manner, first what I did, this is my creation of citation, right? Now, my second step. What is the second step? We need to insert citation at appropriate position. So in order to do that, what you need to do, you just need to place your pointer at the target position, and then you just need to place your pointer at the target position and then just click on insert citation. So what you need to do, I'm just now removing this to be better. So place your cursor at target location or position, and then what you need to do, you need to click on insert citation. Okay. Insert citation, of course, in the references tab, right? References tab, insert citation. Okay. So I'm just taking this format and so that I can. So I want to insert these two citations. So here on page 32, I'm doing it. So say here in theme, here I want to do. So references, insert citation and see. The three which I have included, all three are here. So I am taking the first one here, see how it is coming. Okay. Next is I want to include it here, the second one. So just place your cursor at the target position, insert citation, click on this. Fine. So it is very, very easy now. Once you have created the list, now you only need to insert it wherever required. Also, you can see when I move my mouse pointer on this, you have to see that it is an object that has been inserted, right? So you cannot edit it manually. Now, suppose you think that this D must be capital. Okay, I hope this is visible to you clearly. I want that in this reference, this D must be capital. I cannot do it manually. If I do it here, if I just delete it and do it here, this will corrupt my original entry. Okay, so if after this you want to edit a particular entry, you can click on this drop down and go to edit citation. Sorry, edit source. Yeah. Go to edit source. So it will open the same dialog box. Now here you have full access. So whatever editing you want, you can do. So I am changing this small d to capital D. Okay, now I click OK. So it is asking me that, informing me that it will be updated. Do I want to do that? Yes, I want to do this. So see, this is how it gets updated. I hope this is clear. Suppose in this name, this U is in small. So I want to edit it. It is not looking good. So I click on this drop down, go to edit source, and here this small u, I'm going to convert it to capital U. And then click OK. Confirm the editing. Done. All right. So this is how we can simply insert the citations. So whatever you are creating in the manage sources, this list, see, tick means all these are used in this document. So once it is created, only that time you're doing it carefully, very carefully, you're making the entry. And once it is done, now just you place your cursor at the target position and just simply click on insert citation and just simply take that. It's done. I hope it is clear. Insert citation is very, very easy, right? Now, next part. Now, step 3 is finally the bibliography that I want to bring in my document. Okay. So in order to get the bibliography, I will format it later. In order to get the bibliography, what we need to do, just go to the end of the document and then click on references and click on bibliography. That's it. Nothing more you have to do. So go to the end of the document, references, bibliography. So I'm going to the end of my document, and where I want to insert bibliography, obviously. So here I want to insert last my after this end note and everything, I want to include bibliography. So I reach the last point, references, bibliography, insert bibliography. Now see. Can you see this? This has come automatically. I don't need to do it manually. I don't need to bother if there is any mistake or something I forgot or some comma, dot, etc. The way it is entered in the managed sources in the beginning, automatically it will come. You can see this, all the details, whatever I have provided, all those things have come. Okay. So is this clear? So I'm just going to format these steps a little bit so that I can put it in that chat properly. So I'm just going to make it a little very presentable. Okay, and these two are set. So this is your create citation. This is your step 1. Next is insert citation at the appropriate position. That is your step 2. Finally, you need to insert the bibliography. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this also so that you can keep it with you. You can take a screenshot. Okay. And I'm also placing it in the announcement section so that you can use it for your reference. Just editing it properly so that you can see it. It doesn't take formatting here, no? So this one you can refer a little bit, enter key I have done so that now that also not much stuff. So this one you can keep. Okay, so I hope the discussion is clear. So just stopping for 1 minute. You can just recap what I have discussed. If anything you want to write down, just note it and then I will go for the next topic. Okay, so let us begin. Yeah. Thank you. So now next topic is we are going to talk about now index. All these things are actually related to the proper structured presentation of your document. In the references section, whatever options we have, all those help us to present our work in very, very structured way. So now next coming to the index part. Now, what is index? Index is something that we want to index we want to create for the document, like say, you must have seen index at the end of the books where the keywords are written, and on the basis of keywords, you can locate that where exactly those points have been discussed, and accordingly, you will be getting the page numbers. Now, in my case, it would be a very big problem because I have copied the whole document. I have copied the content a lot. So, oh yes, I can take this document to create the index. So I am opening this PDF into edit mode. Let us see. Great. So for this, I can create index. Okay. So here there won't be much repetition of that, and a proper index I can create. Okay. Now here, like suppose wherever some words are written, like vulnerabilities. Suppose this vulnerabilities word I want to put in index. So what I need to do, just go to references, and from here you need to click on mark entry. Okay, references, index section, there is an index section. You just need to click on mark entry. Okay, so when you click on mark entry, a dialog box will open up, and here you can choose which particular word you want to put in the entry. And under that also, if you want to put something like, say, for example, in main entry, I am selecting vulnerabilities. Okay. Now see, this word has come. You can see this. Acha. Under sub entry, I want to check, I want to include cyber. Sorry, it was actually, I kept my cursor there only. That is why it came. I selected it and put it here. Now I click on sub entry, and now I bring cyber. Sorry. I'll do it again. Mark entry. It opens a dialog box. Keep your cursor in the main entry box and just select this word which you want to put in the index. Okay, let us do it one by one. Simple one. Vulnerabilities. Okay, so if I click on this page number format, I can choose bold. How the page number will come? The page number should come in, say, bold and italics. This I want. And I click on mark. Unless I click on mark, it will not be recorded in that. Okay. So I click on mark and just see carefully on the screen. As soon as I click on mark, see, immediately some non-printable character has come up. You can see this, right? This XE, curly bracket, space, and this I. This B and I means this is for bold and italics, and XE means it is an index entry. Okay, so as soon as when we are working with index entries, it also enables the non-printable characters on the screen. It makes those characters visible on the screen. So you can see the enter key, space bar, all those things are visible now. This inverted P, this represents enter key, dots represent space. So you can see all these things are coming. So if I click on, I have taken current page, right? Now, if I suppose I am taking some other word, suppose I want, say, artificial intelligence, AI. This I want to bring as an entry. Okay. So if I click on mark all, there is a difference. If I click on mark, it will be marking the presence only on that particular page on which we are working. And if I click on mark all, it will mark all the entries for that particular word, whatever we have selected, throughout the document. Okay, so if you want it to be on a specific page, you can choose mark. If you want it to see it throughout the document, you click on mark all. So now I'm clicking on mark all. So in the document, wherever AI is written, it is marked. Okay, next is, say, I'm taking some more words now quickly. See, economic impact modeling. So now this I want, and I click on mark all. Further, I am taking fintech. Just simply I'm clicking over there. See, I'm not typing it. Huh? Select the word and click in the mark entry and just click on mark all. Something more, some other new words, maybe. Just see this AI is marked already. I'm taking cyber attacks. So this is here, mark all, and say European Central Bank. I take this as well, mark all. Okay, so I think 4, 5 entries I have done. So I can click close. So few entries I have done, and my non-printable characters are active. If you want, you can go to home and just click on this button, this show hide button. If you click on this, it will remove those. So it is just a sign. These are the non-printable characters that are generally hidden from the end user, because in normal course of work, user doesn't require this. But like this is a special case of mark entry, so that is why here it enables it. The thing is, in case of index, it doesn't show you any list that you can check. Okay, these are the words which has been marked. So that if you want to check, you have to visit this, examine your document only with these non-printable characters, this index mark on the document, and then only you can see that. Okay, now once this is created, at the end of the document, you can come to the end of the document, references, insert index. So just I'm not making any changes. It will show the indexes in 2 columns, and just I click on OK. Now see. Can you see this portion? I hope this part is clear to you now. I hope you can now understand this part. This portion is representing your index entries. So this kind of index you can create very easily in MS Word using this references and index entry part. Is this clear? Is this part clear? Index part. Any questions from that? Okay, Khushbu, thank you. So no questions. So I move further to the next section now. From references section, more or less all the important things I have covered. So if you have any question, you can ask. Please go through the points that I am discussing and take proper references and the notes for that. So just I'm writing it for index. So these are the steps that we have done. The first one is we first have created mark entry, and then just simply we have included it. So for that, I just clicked on references and insert index. Okay, so this is what we have discussed. So this is what we have discussed. I'm posting it for your reference in the chat box also, the public announcement section so that you can keep it with you for your reference. Okay, so just copy and paste and keep this with you, or you can take a screenshot also, because right now you remember, but maybe after some time when you are doing it, you may forget. So you can just keep this with you. Okay, after this, we are going to start with now the mailings section. I hope you have taken the screenshot also. So going back to this, so now I'm going to start with mailings. So mailings section. Now, this mailings is basically used for creating multiple letters for the same letter for the multiple recipients. Like say, suppose some kind of notice or information is to be sent to multiple recipients. Content of the mail or the letter is same. Only the recipient's details are different. So in that case, instead of creating it uh, separately, individually for individual recipients, we can use this particular feature. These days, this feature is also very much used for creating certificates for participants in conference or some kind of workshop. We are using this feature for even creating the certificates as well, because basically the body or the structure of the document is same for everyone. Only the recipient details are different. So for that also we are using it very many whenever we need to do that work, we are using it, right? So it makes the work very easy. So in order to work with mail merge, what we need to do, first I am writing the steps. In order to work with mail merge, what we need to do is, select this. Now, in order to work with mail merge, there are three major steps. Okay. The first thing is what you need to create a main document. I'm using the term exactly more or less the terms which are used here in the software also. So main document, it represents the body of the letter. Okay, so the letter or the content, whatever, the common part of the letter that will be sent to the multiple recipients. Okay, also this is the document on which mail merge is applied. Okay, on which mail merge is applied. So this is the document on which we apply mail merge. Fine. So this is number one. I can give it a name. Suppose for our discussion, for the ease of discussion, I referred it as file one. Okay. Next is, after the main document is created, we also need to create the recipient details. Okay. So recipient details we need to create. So for that, what we need, it can be a Word file, right? We can import from Word file or Excel file, right? Or we can create a new list as well, okay, within the Word itself. So whatever it is, we need another file. Okay, so this is file number 2. Okay, so for discussion purpose, I will refer to the recipient details file as file 2. Then the third one is the final letters. So we create the final letters as the third one. That means all individual letters, or we can create envelopes as well, like this. Money address and those things will get printed over there, envelopes, or we can do it for emails as well. Or even these days we are using it for creating certificates for individuals, so that also we can do. All right, so this one is finally representing file 3. Okay, am I clear? So this is my file 1. That is the main file in which we are going to apply mail merge, right? File 2, it is my recipient details that I am creating, file 2. Okay, and then file 3 is the final file where all the details will be kept. Individual letters are created. Now, interesting thing is you don't need to save file 3. You can always keep only file 1. File 2 by default you have to save, and file 3 whenever required you just merge file 1 and 2 to get file number 3. Okay, so this can be done very systematically in this manner. So I hope this file 1, file 2, file 3 part is clear. So the first thing is what? We need to go to mailings and then go ahead with the work. So I am not going to use these existing files for it because that will create a lot of confusion for it. So I'm not going to use it here. No, I'm not saving it also. This index I'm not saving. Okay, I hope that is clear. So this is another thing is what that usually when we work with mail merge, we should not keep multiple Word files open because what happens is it creates a lot of confusion over there. So I'm closing this file as well. Okay, so it's a new document and this is the content of my suppose mail. So this is the body of the letter. Okay, so I'm writing here, say dear learner, and then these are the details. Fine. So this is my letter. So my main document is ready now. So I consider this one as main document. So I told you that the main document consists of body of the letter. So, and this we are going to save as file 1. Okay. So so I'm going to save this. So I can go to file, save, and I'm going to our folder. Achha, in this folder itself, I'm creating a new folder for mail merge just to show you that these are the files that are getting created. Okay, so within this mail merge folder, I'm saving this. So I said my first file name will be file 1, right? So I save this. Done. So my step 1 is done. Okay, so I have created the letter. Main document, I saved it as a name file 1. Now, I'm going to mailings, start mail merge, letters. Say I'm going to create letters. So I click on letters. Okay, so mailings, start mail merge, letters. So what I did, mailings, start mail merge, letters. Okay, so this is what I have done. Okay, so my step 1 is done. Now, step 2. So this is my first step is done. I have created this. I have taken letters. Now, step 2. After this, what I need to create the recipient details now. These recipient details can be from an existing list of from Word or Excel, some other file we can bring in, or we can create a new list or type a new list. Okay. So any of these options we can choose. So suppose right now I don't have any list created. So I click on type a new list. Okay, so it will show you already created built-in format with so many fields. Okay, suppose all these fields I don't want so many fields that creates a lot of confusion. I don't need all these details. So I can click on customize columns. And in this customized columns, you are getting this list and this you can edit. Okay, so I am removing the fields which I don't require. So extra fields I'm removing. I am trying to keep it simple. So I don't want company name also. City, state, zip code, country. I know everyone is from India. And I don't want these as well. I just want to keep email address. Achha, I remove email address also, suppose. Okay, so these are the fields that I require. Even if you want, you can rename a field. Okay, so rename option is also there. If you want to change the sequence of the fields, that also can be done. So now I click OK. So suppose zip code, I want to move it up. Yes, click. Now click OK. So these fields are available now. So I can make entry. Suppose with this, I want to add something. I forgot I want to add. So what can I do? I can just go to add and write. Say I'm writing now email ID. So just click OK and see it gets added. So if you want to delete, you can delete the fields, you can add new fields, you can rename the existing fields as well. Okay, so and also you can change the sequence of the fields as well. So whatever it is, you can just arrange, rearrange as per, customize it as per your need. Click OK, it's done. Now just make some entries. So I'm just giving some names, suppose S. You can press tab button to go to the next field. S, say, the address line 12 by 3. Kolkata, 4 State, West Bengal. Okay. Now if I press enter, in that case, the dialog box may get closed and I will not get any more space to make the entry. Again, I have to come back to this. Or you click new entry. So see, it will take you to the next place. Okay. Just some randomly. I don't know the pin code, so just I'm typing something and new entry and so on. So just one more I'm going to do, say K and say 100. Now the city name before. Okay, so few entries you have to make and just click OK. So now your when you click on OK, it will ask you to save the recipient details. Okay, this is basically we are creating a recipient details database. So it will save this list when we are creating it within Word itself using the option type new list. It will create it within the document. It will create it in Access form, MS Access. So that is why it is keeping it here. But it's a better idea that if you just change the location, the default location of this file, go to your folder and put it here. Because when you are, suppose in your machine, you prepared all this and then you want to take it to some other machine, you want to carry it in your pen drive. In that case, your all the three files must be, all these two files, file 1 and file 2 especially, must be together. If these two are not in the same location, you cannot port it to some other machine. Okay, so that is why it is always better to keep it within the same folder. So now it is created. Okay, so what I did mailings. I went to select recipients. I clicked on type a new list. I have customized the columns. Those details I'm not writing. I hope you can do that now. Customize columns, add, delete, and all that. Make few entries. Okay, and then save it inside your folder at the same location, same as file 1. This is very important. Okay, so you have to save it at the same location, same as file 1. So wherever you have saved your file 1, at the same location, you should be saving it. Okay, so that will give you, keep your work proper, portable. Okay, so our step 2 is also done. Acha, in step 2, little more things are to be done. So our recipient details are done. Now, as soon as your file 2 is ready, what you need to do, you need to go back to your main document and click on, you have to insert the merge fields. Okay, so what you need to do is now that I'm writing it as in file 1, that means your main document. What you need to do is you need to click on insert, okay, place cursor at target location and click on insert merge fields, also greetings line, vagera, etc. Whatever you want to include, those things you want, you can include over here. Okay. So now, how to do this? So this is my letter, right? Now, where do I want to print the details, the recipient address and all? So say I want to write it here to, and then here I want, see, first name, last name, the fields which I have created, all these are here. Now I can change the sequence here as well. Like say I want to print last name at first, space, then I'm giving the first name. Please see that I am giving space, I am giving comma. If any format is to be done, that is also I am giving. Automatically, it will not bring it to the next line. Automatically, it will not include space. So those things you have to carefully provide. Okay, so says with city name, I want the zip code also here itself. And then within bracket, suppose I want the state to come. Okay, so all this formatting we need to provide. Automatically it won't come. Acha, email ID I forgot to enter. So that is why no, it is a blank field right now. So you can check all these. Suppose these first, the name I want to bring it in a different font. So see, this formatting, all these formatting we have to apply. Automatically format will not be done. Okay, so I have included these, all these insert merge fields. Similarly, any greeting lines, if you want to insert, be at the proper location, position, click on greeting line and see this dear Mr. That name will come, or dear sir or madam, whatever you want, all those things will appear. So in what way you want to bring it, accordingly you can give. Like say here, dear learner, I typed. Suppose I don't want to type this, but I want it from the greeting line. So I can get this. Now see, automatically it will come. Okay. Now, so my all these editings are done. Now, finally, what I need to do again in the same, in file one only, what I need to do, I need to click on finish and merge. So what I need to do, I need to click on mailings, finish and merge. When you click on that, it will give you the option for all records or selected records. But here you cannot give any page number or like that. You need to know which record or what you want to give. Okay, so from record number 2 to 5 or what, that you have to give. All I am selecting because I have only 3 records. Click OK. So what it will do, it is opening a new file for you with all the letters ready. See, this first name has come in this manner. You can see this email ID was blank. So that is when nothing has come. State has come in brackets and this greeting line has come. Okay, this is second page and this is third page. Okay, this file you don't need to save. If you want, definitely you can save. But suppose if you don't want, there are 1,000 records, suppose, and you are creating it as and when required for 50 people, for 100 people, and so on. So you may not want to save it all the time on your system. So it is not required. Whenever you need to do, you can simply go to finish and merge, edit, and just get your document ready. Okay, so in this manner, you can create or do mail merge. So anything? Yes, you can. I told you, Gigi Simon, I think now the concept is clear because I have mentioned that how we can, when we use mail merge, like in this manner, if you need to create individual documents or letters which you are printing and sending to people, you can use this. If you want to create envelopes named separately for these, there also you can use. If you are printing some kind of, say, recognition letter or participation letter or a document for a large number of people, there also it can be used. So as per the need, we can apply this. This is a feature mail merge. It doesn't mean that always we will be creating it only for letters, but we can use it as per the need. Okay. So anything, so this you can take a screenshot of this. This will give you the complete steps for this. More or less, I've tried to write all the details here. So you can take a screenshot of this. That will be helpful for you. Okay. So I hope you have taken the screenshot, and so many steps are there. I don't know how it will appear in the announcement section. I'm just trying, because that has to be also formatted, but it is not coming that way. So I'm just posting it in case if somebody is not able to take the screenshot, they can refer it from here as well. So just 2-3 minutes left. So if anything more you want to ask or anything, you can post your question in the chat box. I'll quickly see and try to respond to you. I think more or less it is formatted. See, enter key, it is not taking. So format you have to do. I have tried, but it is not taking. So just you can keep a screenshot if possible for your reference. So this also we have completed now. This I could not do now today. So in the next class, we will finish this part, and then with whatever time left, we will start with Excel discussion. Okay, so meanwhile, please go through the syllabus for Word, and you can check if anything more you want to, if anything you want to ask, you can clarify that with me. So just, where is biblio? No, achha, these are to I have answered. Indexing for first page of the document means, Mani, you want to place it on the first page. And indexing means, Sanjay, are you asking for that index option that I have shown? Thank you for the appreciation. It's you can continue the class now also, ma'am. It's still 12:30. No, it is still 10 or 12. I have another session after this.
Okay, fine.
Cannot continue right now.
Okay.
Thank you. Steps, ma'am. Yes, so indexing to today only we did. Are you talking, Sanjay, about the table of contents? Sanjay, please clarify. So accordingly, quickly, I will try to answer your question. Sanjay, are you asking for table of contents? This part, I think you are asking for this table of contents, right? Yes. Table of contents. For table of contents, as I said, we need to create this styles, heading 1, heading 2. This we need to allocate in our document. Like say this chapter 1, which I wrote, gave the heading like this. For that, I just put type chapter 1, and then from styles, just select heading 1. Okay, so that makes it heading 1. Similarly, wherever your second chapter is, you just give that heading as chapter 2, and then there you again just simply select that and just from there and click on heading 2. Okay, so like this you can give, and after that, once this part is done, you can click on references, table of contents, and click on this. These are the built-in formats, so whichever you take accordingly, it will be inserted in your document. Okay, so this is table of contents. So this is what we did. I hope it is clear now, Sanjay. Okay, thank you, all of you. I'm sorry, right now I cannot continue further today at least. So just have to stop here. I request you to just go through the things that we have discussed, and then whatever doubts you have, please keep a note of that so that in next class we can discuss and clarify it. Okay, so I have to stop here now. Thank you. Have a good day.